What is going on, guys? Mobile Carrier News here. And Verizon seems to be wanting to shift their customers that still have 3G phones. I understand a lot of customers still have 3G phones, but they're trying to transfer or migrate those customers with 3G phones to 4G LTE or 5G phones by December 31st, 2022. So Verizon has a big lead or a lot of time to get all their customers to switch from 3G to 4G or 5G. Now, this is a good call for Verizon because Verizon has so much time on their hands. They can get all the customers, whether the customers that have business or regular customers that use service with 3G. Even though 3G, I guess could still be considered fast for some customers, just because they still have, the service connected to Verizon. But they plan to get all their customers off of 3G and into 4G by December 2022. Now, I also understand T-Mobile wants to get their customer. It wants to shut down, I believe, Sprint, CDMA, 3G networks, and I believe some of their own, if I'm not mistaken, by 2022 January, and AT&T is going to shut down their 3G networks by February 2022. So AT&T has up until next year December to shut down their 3G towers, while T-Mobile and AT&T have a very limited time. So what basically is happening right now is T-Mobile is kind of rushing it, getting people off of Sprint's 3G network, getting people off T-Mobile's 3G network, and going to 4G as soon as possible. They're notifying their business customers, their regular customers, etc. I also believe AT&T is doing the same thing. They're kind of rushing it. They're gotta get their customers, especially I believe the elderly or old folks who have 3G still, and switch them to 4G LTE. Now, AT&T and T-Mobile understand that rushing it is, a big decision. But, you got to move on to the next generation. And I think people are fine with the next generation. It's just, it's kind of sucks that AT&T and T-Mobile they got to speed things up. And once they start shutting down their 3G towers by January and February for both AT&T and T-Mobile, it's gonna have problems. People who are still on it, they're going to say, "Oh, my connection is slow," or "It's not working." That's why they're trying to get people as soon as possible. As for Verizon, Verizon has a lot of time on their hands, but just because Verizon has more time on their hands doesn't mean they're not going to rush it. They're still going to rush it, but they're going to take their in the article it says they're going to take their time with their customers. They're going to be more, I believe, transfer friendly, if I'm not mistaken. And that's really good for Verizon. They have more time in their hands to get actually all their customers off of 3G and the 4G. And I believe it's going to be much easier because it's still next December. So this December, they should get a good handful of people off of 3G and into 4G or 5G. And even if people say they want to stay in the same place with 3G and Verizon, even though 3G is fast with Verizon's literally going to go straight forward with them and tell them, hey, we have to move on to the future. We can't stay in the same place. We're either going to shut down those towers and convert them to 4G LTE and 5G and so on and so forth. And, change is good. I like where, where everything goes. Change must happen for the next future to come on. So that's basically what's going to happen. Verizon has a lot of a handful of time until they can get all the customers out. As for T-Mobile and AT&T, a very limited time. I'm pretty sure everything will go well for them. But for now, Verizon is still, even though Verizon has, I believe, a year and several months to get people off, they're still going to get enough people off in time. I do believe that myself. And then once Verizon switches to C-band, and once Verizon switches all those 3G towers to LG to 4G LTE towers, and then 5G, Verizon is still going to be in the lead competitor for the biggest network in the world. And I believe biggest network in the United States. And I believe that Verizon has Their plan has always been to have great speeds, and I also believe they're going to have great speeds in converting their 3G customers to 4G. You know, I don't think it's going to be a hassle. And when they said that they're going to make it friendly, I do believe they're going to give deals for the customers. They're going to tell them, hey, get this 4G LTE phone or 5G phone, and we'll give you 50% off. Then we'll give you a phone case. They're just going to be as friendly as possible and try to get all the customers off. I can see how Verizon's going to do it, and they will pull it off. Believe me. And by the time December 31st, 2022 hits, all the customers will be all off their 3G networks, and then Verizon will just shut it all down. And then once it's shut down, they're going to convert them, I believe buy new equipment, get new equipment. They're going to upgrade that tower or those cell sites, and just make everything the 4G and make it the future, just like it's supposed to be. So this is good for Verizon. I like where they're gonna go with this. For T-Mobile, they have to work in speed, unfortunately, because they have literally till next year. So not several months. The same with AT&T. But I believe they can pull it off. It just kind of sucks they have to rush it faster than Verizon, because T-Mobile gave itself its own deadline. AT&T and Verizon too. I honestly wish Verizon not Verizon. I honestly wish AT&T and T-Mobile could give themselves till maybe November or August, but I guess they're kind of rushing it. Everyone's doing their own thing, but Verizon is on top of the game here. They have till next December, so they have enough time to pull it off. So we'll see what happens. We'll honestly see what happens on December 2023, when all their 3G sites are converted to 4G LTE. They're by that time, I want to be testing their speeds. It's going to be insane. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications on when I post a new video, and I'll see you on the next video.